Alright, so this is going to be a Costco sale item review of this Kinder's Butcher's Brine kit. Alright, so price of this, normally $6.99. It was $1.50 off, so basically $5.50, right? Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. So kit includes brine mix, heavy duty brining bag and twist tie, and Buttery Poultry Buttery Poultry blend seasoning. Alright, Kinder's premium quality, established in 1946, gluten-free, USDA organic, Butcher's Brine Kit. Alright, Buttery Poultry blend with Butcher's Brine Mix. Founded in 1946, Master Butcher, Brine Mix, net weight 10 ounces, 283 grams, seasoning net weight 1.25 ounces or 35 grams. Excuse me, heavy duty brining bag for up to 20-pound turkey, net weight 11.25 ounces, 318 grams. Here you go. We got the nutrition facts here. 283 servings per container. 283 servings. Pretty sure this turkey is not going to cut up into 283 servings. Serving size, quarter teaspoon, 1 gram. Alright, there's no calories. There's 350 milligrams of sodium, 15%. And yeah. Alright, ingredients are salt, dehydrated garlic, spices, red bell pepper, sunflower oil, and the things with asterisks are organic. For more tips and recipes, scan the QR code here. You can follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Kinder's Flavors. Okay, and here are the ingredients or the nutrition facts for the Buttery Poultry blend. Okay, 35 servings per container, a quarter teaspoon per serving, no calories, 160 milligrams of sodium, 7%. And yeah, all right, so ingredients are salt, cane sugar, dehydrated garlic, spices, maltodextrin, dextrose, dehydrated onion, lemon juice, chili pepper, lemon peel, sunflower oil, turmeric for color, natural flavor, which is made from butter, buttermilk powder, and then butter flavor, and the thing with asterisks are organic, right? Contains milk, produced for P.K. Kinder Co. Incorporated, Walnut Creek, California, certified organic by QAI. Alright, there's the UPC code. Here's the Best Buy information. This was purchased on November 8th. It was a while back, but here you can see it's good until, what's that? August 2nd, 2025. This was purchased in November 2023, so what's that, a year and 9 months, I think, if I'm doing the math correctly. I could all right, anyways, here you go. Butcher's Brine Kit, Buttery Poultry blend. All right, and here are the instructions. So, first thing, perfect for turkeys up to 20 pounds. Prepare the turkey. Thaw turkey completely in refrigerator. Remove neck and giblets. All right. Plan ahead to thaw your turkey in the refrigerator. Allow 1 day for every 4 to 5 pounds of weight. Sorry, I know this video is late, but I had to wait until I was making a Thanksgiving turkey, and I had a Thanksgiving party on Thursday, actual Thanksgiving Day, so I'm doing another one on Friday, and this one I'm actually making the turkey, so that's why it's so late. Excuse me. Also, if you enjoy my review videos, I am starting another channel. Instead of It's Been Repaired and Reviewed, it's Been Reviewed and More. So if you're interested, follow that channel. Eventually I'm going to stop posting reviews to this It's Been Repaired channel. But yeah, I guess people are going to be confused because this is going to be uploaded to the It's Been Reviewed channel as well. So, but I also have an It's Been Repaired channel, so if you're watching on there, then you can follow those videos as well. Alright, anyways, prepare turkey, thaw turkey completely. Okay, we already read all of that. So our turkey was about 15 pounds, I believe, so I already left it in there for about 3 days. Alright, prepare brine mix in a large pot. Bring 8 cups of water to a boil. Turn off the heat, add in the brine mix, and then stir until brine mix has fully dissolved. Add in 8 cups of ice and 8 cups of cool water. The problem with this measurement of ice, like, how do you measure 8 cups of ice? Because depending on the cube size, the measurement will vary. Like, if you have smaller cubes, you'll be able to fit more. If you have bigger cubes, then unless they stack together really well, you're not going to be able to fit as much. So that's a little confusing. All right, anyways, so prepare brining bag, place turkey into brining bag, breast side down, and set into a large pot or container for support. All right, add prepared brine mix to brining bag and seal tightly, removing excess air. Brine turkey in refrigerator overnight for 12 hours. For turkey 12 pounds or less, brine for 6 hours. Okay, so we're going to have to leave it in there for 12 hours. And I'm going to cook this at my parents' house. So we'll brine it, bring it over to their house, and then we'll bake it there and have it for dinner. All right, prepare turkey, position rack to a lower shelf to ensure turkey will be in the middle of the oven while cooking. Preheat oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Remove turkey from brining bag, discard brine solution and brining bag. Rinse with cold water and pat dry. Brush lightly with cooking oil or melted butter and sprinkle. Oh man, we're going to need a lot of stuff. We're going to have to brush it with cooking oil or melted butter and sprinkle with Buttery Poultry seasoning. All right, rub to coat evenly. All right, and then cook. Do not cook turkey in the brining bag. The bag is not oven safe. Place seasoned turkey in a roasting pan in the middle of the oven. Cook at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Usually the roasting pan will have like a thing that raises it so it's not sitting in its juices. I don't know if I have one of those. We'll see. If my parents have that, then I'll use that. But otherwise, this turkey is going to be sitting in its juices. At least the breast meat and the legs and stuff sticking out will turn out good, hopefully. All right, the back is going to end up all soggy, most likely. Anyways, all right, roasting pan, middle of the oven. Cook at 325 degrees Fahrenheit, basting every 30 to 45 minutes with juices or melted butter, and then cook until internal temperature reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, I don't have a thermometer to make sure, but I'll cook it until it looks cooked. And I'll probably, instead of doing what they say, I'm just going to cut it open and see what it looks like inside to make sure it's cooked. Usually, there have been varying times for what people say how long to cook. I've seen some say like cook for 30 minutes for every pound, and then other people will say like cook for even less time, like 15 minutes every pound. I don't know, it depends. So look it up and you can see, or get one of those cooking thermometers to monitor it. All right, anyways, when it's done, remove from oven, cover loosely with foil, and allow turkey to cool for at least 30 minutes before slicing and serving. Here are some pro tips to ensure turkey is thoroughly dry before coating and cooking. You can air dry it uncovered in the refrigerator for up to 2 days. Deep frying. They tell you how to deep fry it. All right, enough of that. Let's open this up. Sorry, we rambled on long enough. Let's pop this open and see what we got. So, we got this brining bag, which is basically, honestly, you can probably use one of those thick garbage bags and you'll be fine. I don't think you need a special bag for that. Unless garbage bags have like toxic stuff, I don't know. But my family, we've always just used garbage bags, and then we just poured water in there with salt. And then we had it in one of those big buckets, like a 5-gallon bucket, to hold it so it doesn't like pop or rip open. Anyways, there's that. There's the twist tie it came with. Okay. Here is the buttery blend that you use, I guess, after it finishes brining and you dry it out. So make sure you don't pour this in the water, okay? Very important. You're not pouring this in the water. This stuff is like a rub to go on top. So basically, after you dry it, like it says, okay, so after you remove the turkey from the bag and pour out the water, then you rinse with cold water and then pat dry. And then after you dry it, then you put some cooking oil or butter on top, and then you sprinkle the Buttery Poultry seasoning on it, and it says to rub to coat evenly. It doesn't say how much to pour, so I don't know. You're gonna have to judge based on the size of your turkey or something. But here you can see USDA organic, gluten-free, and handcrafted, authentic premium product. Kinder's 1.25 ounces, 35 grams, sorry. And not for resale. And they have the Best Buy date there, so if you lose the box, you'll know it's good until August 3rd, 2025. Here's the brining solution, organic brine mix. All right, and there's the Best Buy, June 22nd, 2026. This stuff lasts a very long time because it's salt. This is like mostly salt. Okay, so we're gonna go move to the stove. It said to put this in 8 cups of water, so we're gonna probably need a somewhat big pot. 8 cups of water, boil it, turn off the heat, add in this brine mix, and then stir it until it fully dissolves. Then we're going to add 8 cups of ice and 8 cups of cool water. I'm going to do the ice and cool water directly into this brine bag. I'm hoping it's going to fit, hoping the turkey and everything will fit into my sous vide like tub thing, and then hopefully I can just put this in there. I'm kind of curious if I were to sous vide the turkey, if that's even possible. I don't know, because there's a giant cavity hole in the middle and I can't really vacuum bag the turkey, but I wonder, I don't know. All right, no, I don't have a vacuum bag big enough to do that, so we're not going to sous vide it. We're going to bake it the normal way. All right, anyways, let's go ahead and boil the water. I'll see you guys at the stove. All right, so here we have the 8 cups of water boiling or getting ready to boil. We're going to put the lid on it. We're going to let it sit until it boils. Then we're going to pour the brine mix stuff in. All right, see you guys then. All right, so the water's boiling. We're going to turn that off. And what it said to do now is to add in the brine mix. So we're going to cut this open. And we're just going to pour that in. All right, and then it wants you to stir it. So you do need scissors. It doesn't have an easy peel tab or anything anywhere. At least not that I saw. We're going to pour that all in. Okay, and the steam now made a bunch of the salt stick to the top. That's okay. I don't think we need every last bit of it, but you can kind of scrunch it up to get as much as you can out. Okay, and now it just says to dissolve everything in here. Okay, so we're going to stir this up. Smell the rosemary and stuff in here. Okay, again, normally my family just pours like a thing of salt in there. Like, we don't really measure it with a measuring cup. We use like one of those Asian rice bowls, and we just fill that and then pour it in a thing of water, and then we just brine the turkey in that. And we don't really measure how much water either, but in this case, because it tells me 8 cups of hot water, 8 cups of ice, and 8 cups of cold water. We're gonna do that and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, and it looks like this stuff dissolved already, but so it says fully dissolve, okay, in the hot water, so mix until fully dissolved. And then after that you can add 8 cups of ice and 8 cups of cool water, which if you put more water it's gonna dissolve it more, so I don't know why they require you to wait. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put 8 cups, we're gonna use the 8 cups of this, all right, with the salt. I'm gonna pour it in the brine bag first. Actually, the brine bag can't handle cooking, huh? So I need to put 8 cups, I can't put 8 cups of water in here because obviously it's going to overflow. So I'm going to go grab some ice real quick. We'll put in as much as we can. Let me do that. I'll be back. Alright, so I have a bit over 4 cups of ice. So we're going to add some in there. It does say add the ice and then the cool water. Hopefully we'll be able to cool this down enough. Again, my ice is like small. So again, I don't know how that compares to whatever kind of ice they're expecting. If they're expecting those nugget ice or the broken up ice, and also I don't know if this has air in it, so it's not a precise measurement that we're using here, but hopefully this will cool it down. You can see 4 cups of water or ice in there. I actually don't have 8 right now. I probably have another cup or so in the machine, so this will hopefully cool it down enough that the brine bag won't get destroyed. Nope, still feels pretty warm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 8 cups of water into the brine bag. Okay, and then I'm going to put the 4 more cups of ice, if I have 4 more cups of ice. I'll put however much of ice I have, and then I'll put more, maybe more water. So we'll see. I think the point is to cool this down enough that it's not cooking your turkey. After leaving the turkey in the fridge for a little bit over 3 days for its weight, it's still somewhat frozen. So we'll see. But this is probably going to cook the turkey some. That's the problem. All right, anyways, I'm going to get 8 cups of water, put it in the brine bag. Let me move over there. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so I got the brine bag opened in my sous vide bucket thing. We're going to pour in, this is 4 cups of water. Let me go grab another 4 cups. I'll be back. Okay, here's the other 4 cups. We've got a total now of 8 cups. Let me see how much ice I have left in my machine. I'll be back. All right, so at first I had a little over 4 cups. Now I have a little over 3 cups. I'll maybe put another half cup later, but the ice is being made right now. It's not ready, so we'll just dump that in. Okay, close enough. Measurements. We're going to now take the brine mix and we're going to pour it in. I was hoping to do it the other way so that way I could rinse out this pot with that, but I guess that's not going to happen. So let's go ahead and pour this into the ice cold water. I want to get the rosemary off the top, and hopefully, I guess we'll dip the thing in later. Sorry if you couldn't see what's going on, if the focus keeps going out. Okay, I'm trying to get the rosemary stuff off the edge of the pot so that we can pour it in. Okay, and now let's go ahead and pour the rest, hopefully, in. Try and rinse that stuff off. Okay, there's a lot of the seeds and stuff at the bottom. Make sure to pour all that. Whatever that stuff is, I don't know. Might have to read the ingredients again to remind myself what this stuff is in here. But yeah, you can read over the ingredients list if you're curious again what all these little bits are. I think it's like garlic or something. I don't know. Okay, so as you can see, or hopefully you can see, all the ice seems to have melted, so we have no ice. I'm gonna pull the bag up. Okay. So, I don't know how well this is going to coat the entire turkey. I'm going to stir this up a little bit just to make sure all the cold and the water is mixed together. Alright, let me feel the temperature of this. So, this water is still slightly warm, so it's not completely cold. Alright, let me move this out of the way, and we're going to open up the turkey. Alright, so here we have this butterball turkey. You can see it has this easy open bag. This isn't a review about the turkey, but this was from Costco. I mean, I didn't buy it from Costco, but someone gave it to me from Costco. Alright, we're going to rip this open, okay, just like that. And you see it has this easy open thing here. Okay, we're gonna pull this off, and we have this, I don't know if you care, but there's some Butterball nutrition fact stuff here. Okay, I'll just quickly show this in here, but I'm not really gonna go over it slowly. So let's see, what are these? Why is there 2? You have Butterball, other Butterball products. Okay, here's what you can do with the leftover turkey. You can read that if you want. Okay, here's the Butterball nutrition facts. So if you roast the white turkey and the white meat, the white meat and the dark meat, you can see the different nutrition facts. So there's more cholesterol in the dark meat apparently, and also more fat. Interesting. More calories as well. Okay, then they have this. What is this? Cooking directions. What are these nutrition facts for? Servings per container. Interesting. I'm confused. What? Raw turkey as packaged, excluding neck and giblets. Why do they have... Wait, why do they have 3 different... nutrition, I don't know. Alright, then they have this, depending on the size, how long to thaw. So it says 3 to 4 days in the refrigerator. 5 to 9 hours in cold water, and then unstuffed and stuffed roasting times. Okay, so it says about 3.5 hours, 3 to 3.5 hours. So yeah, not too long. All right, we're gonna cook it for about 3 hours most likely. So it tells you how to thaw it. 24 hours for every 4 pounds. So, oh, no wonder why it needs longer. So according to this, I need to thaw it longer than what the other thing said. But I guess the brining solution will also cool it and heat it up a little bit, and it'll thaw more in there. Here you can see if you want to thaw it in cold water for quicker thawing times. And to prepare, they tell you how. Stuffed turkey. Here's how you roast it with this. It says to preheat oven to 325. And then breast side up on a flat roasting rack in 2-inch deep roasting pan. Brush or spray with vegetable oil. Okay, so we're not cooking it that way, but the temperature wise, we'll probably do that 325. Okay, and yeah, we'll cook it for how long? About 3 hours. Okay, here's the thermometer instructions if you need to know how to measure the temperature. Here are the carving directions. Okay, if you want to know, you can carve it and cut it however you want. You don't have to follow this. And then they tell you how to make turkey gravy with the drippings. Okay, that's enough of that. You can read that if you want by pausing. Approximate thawing roasting time, so they put that here as well. So if you threw away the paper, you have that as well. Okay, always thaw in unopened wrapper and thaw on tray in refrigerator or thaw in cold water. Okay, changing water every 30 minutes to thaw it quicker. Do not thaw at room temperature. Okay. Alright, so we have that, and then it says cryovac grip and tear pen pending. So to open bag, insert one finger from each hand in the holes with even force. Pull hole to the right and the other hole to the left until bag starts opening. So I don't know if it's going to spill liquid all over the counter. Hopefully not. I'm going to tilt it up this way to prevent that, and we're just going to pull that open. And wow, that was super easy to open. There you go. I'm going to open this over the sink now. You're not going to see this part, and then we'll continue. I'm going to need something to put this in later. All right, so give me a second. I'll be back. All right, so we got the brining bag back. I got a little more ice. We'll just put that in, but we're probably still going to need a little bit more. Okay, so the turkey, because it's not completely thawed by following the instructions, we're going to put it in the brining bag with the giblets and whatever in there. And I guess that will count as the remaining ice, okay? So ice is already falling off the turkey, but let's go ahead and just drop it in there. Okay, you can see all that ice in there. Okay, what did it say? Breast side up or down? Let's see. So it says to put in there breast side down and set into a large pot or container for support. Okay, so it's already in there. And the breast side is the fat side. So I'm going to put it this way. Okay, so the breast side is down. And then we have, sorry, it's not, stay focused please. There you go. So you have the whole turkey in there, just like that. And you can see the giblets are faced up here. I can't take this baggie out, but eventually I'll take that out. I kind of want to brine that as well, but since it's frozen in there, I have no choice. All right. Sadly, I didn't check the turkey bag thing as well. If you look at the picture, you want the brine solution all the way up there. So, okay, add prepared brine mix to brining bag, seal tightly, remove excess air, brine turkey in refrigerator overnight for 12 hours. Okay, so let me do that. Give me a second, let me see what Oreo's barking at. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, so let's go ahead now and tie this bag up. So, you squeeze this, alright, and you want to get as much of the air as you can out as possible. So, try and squeeze it, and then grab closer to the top here. And, okay, we're going to grab it and try and get as much air out as possible. Trying to squeeze that. And then we're going to twist this up. Alright. Try and wiggle it around because obviously air's probably trapped inside this frozen neck giblet part. So we're gonna try and rock it around, get all the water into everything. All right, and you can see there's still air there, so we're gonna kind of open that up and squeeze that in a little more. All the rosemary stuff is gonna kind of go to the top, which I don't know if it's even gonna aid in that. I guess maybe the flavor went in when the water was hot, so we should be okay. Okay, again, pulling it up and trying to get out as much air as possible. Now we're gonna twist this up. Okay, and oops, I'm dripping the brine stuff everywhere probably. After I twist it, what I do is I like to fold it like this. If you want, you can twist it a whole bunch all the way to the top. And then I just fold it over like that, and then we have the little twist tie here that we're gonna wrap around. Wrap it like that and twist it up. The one thing with this is they do say you need a place to put this in your fridge. If you were thawing your turkey in your fridge, which like you should have been, but most people, I don't know, wouldn't have that much space in their fridge. But you would put this where your turkey was thawing. So as you can see, we got this turkey all in here. I feel like I should put something to squeeze this in more this way, because you can see like the brine liquid's all down there. So I want to get it to go in like this. So maybe let me find something to put in here. Give me a second, I'll be back. Alright, so I have a bunch of bubble wrap. Let's see if I can shove that in there to fill that gap. And it looks like it's working. Get some more in there. Okay, so as you can see, shoving bubble wrap in there works. And put a bit more. Alright, and then we're going to just leave this in the fridge overnight like it says. Okay, and the giblets aren't going to get any of the brine, sadly. But I'll put it in the thing with some of this liquid maybe. But it does say to rinse it off afterwards, so I don't know. Should I put some bubble wrap on this side too? Or maybe we'll put a little bit, if I can fit it in there, because the bubble wrap, I don't want to tear it up. But. Okay, let's try to shove some bubble wrap in there. There we go. Now, our turkey is fully submerged, alright? I don't think anyone's going to really go through the lengths, this efforts to get it fully submerged like the way I did. Alright, so I'm going to now put it in the fridge, and then I'll show you what it looks like sitting in there. The other little garlic and whatever chili stuff is sitting at the bottom. What are those ingredients? Dehydrated garlic, spices, maltodextrin, dextrose, dehydrated onion, chili pepper, lemon peel, sunflower oil, and stuff. Alright, anyways, yeah, the stuff is kind of all just floating around in there. So since we didn't really stir the liquid, well, we did while it was in there, but I'm going to do this to kind of pump it around, get it all circulated, flowing. Okay, you can see some of the garlic and stuff all coming up. So I'm going to do this. It didn't say to do that. I'm just doing extra to make sure it's fully mixed. Alright, basically pumping all the ingredients all throughout. Make sure we get a nice even mix. Alright, and yeah, because this water is like not freezing cold, it should allow the turkey to completely defrost, I hope. I mean, it'll definitely defrost faster than it just sitting in the fridge. So I'm going to move it to the fridge now, and then I'll show you what that looks like, and then we'll see you guys once we're like draining it, drying it off, and whatever. I'm going to have to bring this to my parents' house in this container like that so I can continue brining. Alright, I'll see you guys in the fridge. Alright, so here's the turkey in the brine solution in the fridge. I'm going to leave this little packet in here just so I don't forget it, because if I leave it outside, I'm probably going to forget to bring it with us. So hopefully it'll be okay. And yeah, we'll see you guys when we dump it out, dry it up, and bake it, hopefully. See you guys later. Alright, and here we have the brine turkey after sitting for about maybe 10, 11 hours. I'm going to take it out early because it's 15 pounds, and I want to start cooking it earlier. Alright, So I'm gonna take this whole bag, bring it to the sink. We're gonna pour all the water out, take the turkey out, and then we'll rinse it off. Maybe I'll actually bring the turkey into the aluminum foil tray, see if it fits, and then rinse it off in there. All right, see you guys then. All right, so here we have the turkey. I had to do some special gymnastics to get the tripod to stay in place. We're gonna unwrap this thing. Okay, so let's untwist the twist tie, open this up, and again, the neck and giblets are still in there, so yeah, we're gonna just pull the turkey out, see if it can fit in this tray, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm gonna grab the turkey. Let's see, I got the wing here. Let's try and rotate it this way, and let's grab the legs out. Okay, let it all drip. Okay, so get that in there, and it looks like it will fit in this tray, just barely. And let's go ahead and rinse it. I don't know how well I need to rinse it. It just said to rinse it. Here you can see we have the neck, and there's actually still some ice on it. Okay, I want all the giblets to be cooked, so I don't know. Does it come with everything? I only see the neck in here. It didn't say how well to rinse it. It just said to rinse it. So, I don't know. Instructions aren't clear enough. Alright, so the other giblets are probably in here, in the neck cavity. Yep. So here we have this. Okay, we'll pull that out. There we go. Anything else hidden in here? I think that's it. It has this little hooded area where that was. Okay. So I might need a second tray to put this stuff. Let's see. Normally what I do for these giblets and stuff, I wrap them in some foil. In this case, maybe I'll just shove them in the cavity of the bird. And yeah, we'll go from there. So let me rinse my hands real quick. Let's pour this stuff out, and yeah. Alright, so we'll pour this out. Alright, let me go grab some foil. We're going to wrap this up. I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to put these in the brine solution. We'll finish rinsing this off, get that in the oven. Then we'll take this out, and then we'll throw it in the oven in the foil pouch. All right, so let's go ahead and finish rinsing this. I'm going to tear open this baggie and put it in the brine solution. Okay, so this comes like that. I'm just going to tear this open and put that into the brine solution. You got the liver. This is the liver. Okay, and you got the, I think this is a piece of gizzard. Another piece of gizzard. Pretty sure. Oh, nope. Sorry. Those were probably pieces of the heart. This is the gizzard. Okay. So I don't know why it was in little pieces. But I threw that in the brine solution. We're going to rinse this off some more. And then we'll get it in the oven. So it didn't say how well to rinse this. Like, are we supposed to try and get all the rosemary and everything out? Or what? I don't know. It just said rinse it. So I guess we'll just kind of get water all over it. And then it said to pat dry. All the rosemary's kind of stuck to it. I don't know if you can see. Oops, you can't. Sorry, you can't see. But all the rosemary is stuck up here. Okay. I don't know if I need to rinse out this piece or what. I'm going to say that's good enough. Okay, so we're going to dump this water out. And then it says to pat it all dry. It says you can also leave it in the fridge to let it dry better. But yeah, I'm just going to get some paper towels and then dry it up that way. Let me adjust the camera, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so let's pat this dry with some paper towels. I don't know how dry it needs to be. Should I be making sure to get all in everywhere, or I don't know, because I think the drying process is just so the oil will be able to stick better, because oil doesn't stick to water, or the oil or butter, and then that way we can get the rub on it, right? I think that's the only reason they want you to dry this. So probably no reason to dry the bottom and stuff, but we'll dry kind of all around here. Oh, somebody's here. Alright. And we'll dry all around here. Sorry if I'm going out of view. We'll dump out some more water. Add it back in there. Let me get some more paper towels and I'll be back. Alright, let's pat this dry some more. I don't think it needs to be completely dry, but they said you can like refrigerate it for, I don't know, a couple days or something to dry it out. I don't know. I never really saw the point of that, but you can do it if you want and see how it turns out. I'm just gonna kind of pat it dry using some new paper towels, and we'll see. Okay, that's pretty dry, so I think we're good. We're gonna use another Costco item that I reviewed because I don't know when else I'm gonna use it, so it's gonna be kind of weird because it's vegan butter, but this is not a vegan dish, so you can use whatever you want. Right? I'm just gonna use it as oil to make it stick, and I have nothing else I'm gonna use it in, so why not? Alright, so I don't know if I melted enough of it, but there's that. Let me actually show you the packaging of that. So there's the butter that we're putting on it, this cultured vegan butter. I don't think vegans are going to be watching this video because we're cooking a turkey, but yeah, vegan butter. Okay, this I have to keep refrigerated, so let me put that back in the fridge. Alright, so now let me double check the instructions, but I'm pretty sure we put butter or oil, vegetable oil all over this, and then we're going to pour on that whatever garlicky butter rub that they have. Alright, give me a second, I'll be back. Alright, so here's the Buttery Poultry blend. It does have a little piece to tear it there. But anyways, let's get the butter on it. I think the butter isn't going to be that, yeah, it's not that warm. I'm going to just use my hands. You can use a brush if you want, but I'm going to be rubbing the stuff into it anyways. My hands are going to be all over this turkey, so it is what it is. Alright, we're just going to rub this grease on there, and that's just to get the stuff to stick and also to get the turkey to brown. Let's get that butter off the knife. Okay. And we're just going to rub that butter onto there. Hopefully I'm not going to drop the turkey into the sink because it's on the edge right now. Okay. Good. Oh, the butter is actually solidifying on the cold turkey. So, we're just going to kind of get it all around. Maybe get it on the wings as well. Rub it in the armpits. Get it all in there. Oh, you can all see this butter stuff like kind of solidifying on it. So this butter actually solidifies at a pretty high temperature compared to regular butter. If that means anything to you, that means more saturated fats to me. Obviously, once we put it in the oven, it's going to melt again. We'll see if it browns the turkey. I hope it does, because otherwise that's going to be sucky. Alright, so this butter, as it hardens back, it's like turning all flaky. Interesting. Okay. Okay, it's all like flaking and caking back up on my hands. So hopefully it's going to work. Was just an experiment. Okay, let's get all this butter on there. Okay, so there we go. Now we got all this butter solidified on my hand. We're gonna open up this packet here. Let's see if I can open it with slippery, buttery hands. And yes, we can. Tear that open, and now we just gotta get this rub on it. Okay. So open that up and pour that on. Ooh, that might be too much. I don't know how much to put on here. It didn't really specify how well to spread this on. but we're gonna get this stuff on there. Okay. And yeah, this butter stuff is solidifying. Maybe it was a bad idea. I should have just used oil or normal butter, because this stuff is all solidifying. Interesting. Look at that. We're gonna end up with a compound butter kind of situation here. And all the butter is actually now coming off. So maybe I should just stir the stuff into this butter and then do it. Look, it turned to a solidified butter blob. Okay, I'm gonna put that there, and it's gonna melt down and go on the turkey itself. We will scoop up the stuff and pour it back on top, so it should be okay. Okay, and that's probably plenty of the seasoning. I don't know how much it needs, but probably getting this stuff everywhere now. Okay, and get some on the front here. Oh, I need to block it so it doesn't spill everywhere. Okay, good enough. So we're gonna now put this in the oven. Yeah, and all the butter is just coming off on that kind of butter. So I wouldn't recommend using this for this situation, because as you can see, we are ending up with this mess here. Okay, so it solidifies at a warmer, higher temperature than usual normal butter. Okay, I'm gonna have to wash my hands off here now. And then we're gonna throw this in the oven. I'm gonna need soap here. So, yeah, because it's all stuck to my hands. Alright. Jeez, this stuff is like stuck on my hands. I'm gonna use some paper towels, wipe it off, and then use some more soap. But okay, let's clean that stuff off. Get that, man, this butter, I don't know. All right, let's move this to the oven. I'm gonna move it to the oven, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so here you can see we have the temperature set to 325. All right. Okay, it's preheating, and we had to put it on the lower shelf to get it to be in the center of the oven, and we're gonna see. All right, as it melts, we're gonna have to put this stuff back on. Hopefully it's not gonna be too much seasoning up there. Look at that, but we'll see. All right, we gotta let this cook for basically about 3.5 hours, so we'll see you guys later. Oh yeah, it did say every 30 minutes to baste it or pour like butter back on top of it, so we'll be doing that as well. So see you guys in about half an hour. Alright, so here's the turkey. There's not really much juice or anything to put in here to baste it with, so I'm not sure what to do. Give me a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this and just pour it on top. Just getting the liquid on top there. I don't have a turkey baster. I need one of those suction thingies to do this better, but we'll see. This is probably going to be, oh, okay, good. This stuff let me spread it out a little bit because I was worried it's going to have way too much. It's probably way too much. Alright, and we're just going to try and get more of these juices poured on all around. Yeah, I need a turkey baster, one of those suction plunger thingies to get all this liquid out and pour it back on top. Okay, so we'll just do this all around. You get the idea, right? Alright, let me finish this and I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so I think that's good enough. We basted it. Alright, so I think that's good enough. We got all the liquid pushed onto or poured onto it. We're gonna put the thing back in, and then we're gonna let it cook again for probably another almost an hour. Alright, see you guys then. Alright, let's baste it some more. Pull this thing out of here. Hopefully it doesn't fall down. Okay. There rotate this so the corner is down towards the edge. And get a spoon and I'll be back. Okay, so we got this. Get back in this little gap here. Give me a second. Okay, I rotated the turkey some so I can more easily get the spoon in there. And we're just gonna get this all over the top. You can see the top of the turkey's already getting all brown and roasted. Okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna do this over the whole turkey again. And then I'll see you guys in another probably 40 minutes or so. Bye. Alright, so I'm actually going to rotate the turkey, so let's go ahead and actually move these over to this side. And we're going to... Oh, it's leaking. Oh no. Don't leak. Alright, and we're going to rotate this around. Okay, so that way it's facing the other way now. Sorry for the bad recording, but oh, and we'll shove this back in because this side that's more close to the inside of the oven is cooking faster, so we'll do that. Alright, let me dry this up and we'll close it and see you guys in another 40 minutes. Alright, let's check on it again. Woo, look at it. It's getting nice and roasted. I'm gonna pull this out again, and we need to tilt it so that the sauce is here. And I'm just going to start scooping all the drippings, whatever you want to call it, the juice back on top. And I'm going to need 2 hands, so I'll be back. Alright, let's go ahead and pour more of this on there. Just like this. And yeah, I'm just going to do this on the whole thing. And I'll see you guys in another 40 minutes or so. Alright, let's do this one more time. Look at the turkey. Nice and golden looking. I'm going to pull this out. Okay, rotate that, and we're gonna just continue pouring more of the liquid on top, and then we should be good in another 30-40 minutes. See you guys later. Alright, there it is back in the oven. We're gonna let it sit, continue cooking a little bit longer. Alright, and here we have the turkey. It should be ready. We're gonna have to cut into this and see how it looks inside. But yeah, alright. I'm going to take this out, put it on the table, and I'll see you guys. Alright, and here we have the turkey. Let's go ahead and cut into it and give it a try. You can see it's not super crispy, and probably that's because I was putting the liquid from it and not like butter on top, but this turkey right now seems cooked. It's very moist. Okay, look at that. Okay, it did say to give it about 30 minutes rest time. I didn't give it that much time. But let's give it a try. Very nice. Very moist. Let's try a piece of the dark meat. Okay. And here we go. There we go. Turned out great. Definitely give this a try. I'd say even with just salt brine is really good, but this is pretty good. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Don't overcook your turkey. Keep it moist like this. Alright, bye. Alright, let's open up the... Ooh! Almost dropped that. I need more room here. Give me a second. Alright, so let's open up now the little giblets, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, lots of juices coming out of this thing. So it's probably going to spill everywhere. Let's see. Wrap this. There we go. This is the... To me, the gizzard is like one of the best parts, the chewiness. Alright, so we got that. I don't know how I'm going to cut it. I don't want to damage this little plastic plate, but let's see. Okay, I'm going to get a piece of the liver. You can see how it's all just mushes, easy to cut. And it tastes like liver, obviously. Alright, we'll cut a piece of this. I don't think they gave the heart. I think they just put pieces of gizzard and more gizzard. To me, that looks like gizzard. Come on, focus. To me, it just looks like more gizzard. Actually, okay, it might be the heart. It's pretty chewy. I mean, it's not as chewy as gizzard normally is. Alright, and here's the gizzard part. Okay. Good stuff. And then you have the neck, which is hard to eat. It's all, you gotta shred the meat off the bone. And we'll give that a try. Good turkey. Give it a try. See you guys. Bye.